Alright, here for another league with Esper Vial. This hand's not the best. I'm gonna mulligan. Especially on a draw. I think I need like a Forcible or an Aether Vial. But this hand only has one land, so I'm mostly gonna mulligan again. If it was a 2-lander, I would keep it. Alright, I'll keep this one though. I'm gonna put away... I think definitely a land. I mean, being on 5 sucks. I think of sorts. If it turns out to be a matchup I want Swords of Plowshare for, I can hopefully brainstorm into it again. I guess Delver. Man, I really wish I had that Swords of Plowshare that I just put on the bottom. Alright, they didn't flip it, that's really good. Do they have another threat? They have a Brainstorm. So their Delver is gonna flip next turn unless they fetch here. Let's see what they do. Bug Delver. Well, this is really scary. I'm gonna go ahead and brainstorm now. Alright, that's not a swords. It's not great here. I think Swamp Mage. Cause I can use Flicker Wisp to unflip one of these. I think I need to keep the Forcible in case of Oko. Yeah, putting away that Sword Supply was really unfortunate. Maybe I should have put away Brainstorm. Abrupt Decay. That's not great. Their hand is just really well set up to punish like the multi 5 I have going on. Alright, let's fetch here. That's not very good. Because of the Abrupt Decay, I almost feel like the Flicker Wisp isn't good enough. I think I just have to find Swords of Plowshares. Well, there's swords. Definitely gonna put away this Aether Vial. Meddling Mage again. I could Meddling Mage Abrupt Decay. I'm gonna put the Mage on top. I think I actually want the 4th land here. Play around days. And them wastelanding. Alright. I've got to force back. I don't have a choice. That's gonna buy a lot of time. Though now we don't have much going on anymore, which is a big problem. They're up a lot of cards because we mulled a 5 and force a will. Though they also force a will, so kind of the 2-for-1ing yourself kind of negated out there. It's just being down cards because of a mull 5. Oh, that sucks. That's really bad. I was really relying on that to unflip this. I can't really afford to draw the Meddling Mage. At least they don't have another threat. I might have spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. I have a Gurmag Angler? That's really bad. Oh god. I need a Grace from God here. Alright. I mean, we died on our multi 5. Their hand was also very strong. Multiply. If you want to win games of Magic, you probably shouldn't multiply. Be my recommendation. In terms of sideboard, the eliminate's good. Kill Goyf, kill Oko. Is that it now? I guess I only brought in push last time, and eliminate is just the push spot. Terminus, we forgot we put into our attack off the top. Yeah, that would have been pretty sick. That would have been really good. I take a Plague Engineer, doesn't do anything. You could bring in Gilded Drake. I don't think it's worth it though. Like, I just don't think it's worth it. Rip is kind of interesting because they have Goyf and Gurmag, so then you're just left to deal with Delvers and Okos. Actually, I think that makes sense. It makes sense. It's such a bad late game top deck, but so is Meddling Mage. I'm like not excited about Meddling Mage at all. Like, it can be pretty annoying for them, I guess. But I think I'd rather turn into an answer deck than a threat deck any day of the week. Because they also have lots of various removal. Like, they have push and decay. So it's like, no, you can't just name one of those. You can like name Oko, but they have a lot of removal. I want to keep in the Force of Wills. Yeah, I don't think I want the third Wasteland. I don't really want to be Wastelanded the Delver decks, though. I guess it is pretty annoying for them, but they have Gurmags. Yeah. Let's do this. Plague Engineer better than Meddling Mage? Maybe? I don't think I want to spend the mana on it, though. Like, 3 mana is a lot more than 2. And I think the Meddling Mage can be really awkward for them. I'm gonna keep this. Though, like, Plague Engineer, like, forces them to deal with it in order to, like, attack with Goyf and Gurmag, which makes it a Lightning Rod, but Meddling Mage is also kind of a Lightning Rod in that same aspect. What's our opponent's turn to mull to 5? I could be wrong, though. I haven't been bringing it in just because it's so expensive. 3 mana is just a lot. And you're not killing anything with it. Unless they just don't flip Delver for an infinite number of turns. I'm not gonna Charming Prince. I don't think there's a real reason to. I'd rather use it to try to blink Recruiter. They just instantly flip Delver. The good old must be nice. I assume they're gonna Thoughtseize. I don't think I can Force of Will. It just sucks. They're gonna take Recruiter and our hand won't do much. Yeah, timing is really hard. But a lot of the time, I mean, you might not be able to figure out exactly what's in their deck. I'm gonna make myself Wasteland proof here. Hopefully they don't have days. I'm very lucky that I drew what they Thoughtseized. I think I'm either Spell Seekering or Palace Jailer. I think Palace Jailer's better, so I'm gonna try to go for it. They don't have days because they would have cast it there. What is this? I kind of have to name. I'm gonna force it. They didn't have days for this, so I assume they don't have days in general. Yeah, I think that if you have enough experience against the Delver decks, you can hopefully figure out. Oh, it said Drain 2? Oh yeah, it just like murders their board. I've done it a couple of times. It's pretty nuts. It's also really fun. Yeah, anytime you can get that going, it's just like game. I mean, Soul Herder plus anything is like insane, to be honest. Like if you can actually get it to stick. It's hard to set up and it's hard to stick, but once you get it to stick, it's insane. Well, both games we played, it's whoever's multi 5 is lost. So those plague engineers are annoying. I mean, there's not much I can do about it. They're just annoying. I think Meddling Mage is better. Meddling Mage being a blue card is also relevant. And I don't even think you name removal with this. Like, if you just, like, name Oko in the right spot, like Oko or Plague Engineer, or you just name things in the right spot, it forces their hand to do things really awkwardly. Then maybe it is worth it. I'm not sure. I don't think Gilded Drake is good. It's like much worse on the draw though than on the play. I feel like I need to keep my curve. Nah, I think Bentley. I think the curve consideration is too relevant. I'm not excited about it, but I like this hand. I'm gonna keep it. It does have a lot of lands, but there's a Brainstorm. Baleful Strix is one of the best cards in the matchup. Alright, they didn't turn one Delver, which is very good. They chose not to shuffle. Wonder what this is. Is it Goyf? Goyf time? It's Goyf time. I kind of want to Brainstorm just to use my mana. Yeah. I think I need to use my mana here. Even though I want to shuffle away one of these lands, and I'm probably going to draw another one I'd like to shuffle away, I think I just need to get cards out of my hand. This was a good draw. I feel comfortable drawing the planes. I'm going to Strix here. And if they daze it, then at least they're not casting Oko next turn. That's my logic. If they get to Oko here, it's not going to be very fun. That's unfortunate. They're gonna get to take the swords. I assume that's what they're taking. Yeah. They're gonna kill the Strix. There's a lot of damage. I think I recruit her instead of Strix. They just have another remove spell. Because I can, if I recruit her, then I can go get another 2-drop and I could double 2-drop next turn. Though I think the odds of that working anyways are kind of high. That was a really good draw. I don't want to get blown out by a daze, so I'm not going to cast it here. I also want to force them to removal spell this. There's the big bad boy himself. Alright. Please don't have daze. That's really bad. That's so unfortunate. I think I attack Oko and then I Soul Herder. And I get to blink this Strix. That daze was very unfortunate. If we live through this turn, I think we're actually fine. Keyword is we have to live through this turn. It's not the most likely thing in the world. Okay. They only have 2 cards in hand, and the card they drew was a non... It's either a creature, a land, or another planeswalker. So it could be another Oko. Gurmat, like another creature would be bad though. So hopefully it's just a land. A Goyf, okay. Alright, we're flooding the board pretty hard here, which is nice. The Lemonade is pretty sweet here. I mean, so is the second Strix. These Goys are massive, but if they draw a Plague Engineer, we are dead. But if that's the only card I lose to, it is what it is. Well, it's either a land or a creature. Just please don't be Plague Engineer. That's good. That's actually really good. Okay. 6 land is interesting because I can recruit her for... There's a lot of different things I can recruit her for now. Nothing that deals with this though. But if they like get a Plague Engineer, this is very bad spot. I think the first thing I should do is Recruiter. I don't think I want to... Ooh, Charming Prince is interesting. I can Charming Prince and flicker the Soul Herder. That doesn't really do that much. Because I'm not getting the trigger anytime soon. Well, if I think the one card I lose to is Plague Engineer, I can grab Meddling Mage and name it. I'm sure they have other stuff that deals with these Baleful Strix though. I guess like any removal spell. But I can also chump block with Recruiter and things like that. I can also get Spellseeker going as Spellseeker for swords. What is this thing's creature types? It's a human. I kind of think I'm so afraid of Plague Engineer, I should just Meddling Mage it and name it. That's what I'm gonna do. They only have one card in hand. Like, I don't think I'm afraid of Oko anymore. Alright, they drew another either creature, land, or Oko. Alright, I will take it. I'm not sure if they knew our hand. I'm not sure what they knew of our hand, but I think they had an idea that we were going to start to take over. But sick. I will take the 1-0 start. This deck feels like, it always feels really tight against these Delver style decks. But it always feels like I've been getting over the edge, which is really important. It's a good feeling. Alright, we're here for round 2. And this hand's gas. It's like camping because it's intense. It's a very interesting analogy. It gotta work. It works though. I'm going to grab... I think I'm gonna fetch basics this game. Yeah, let's grab basics this game. We're kind of weak to combo here because we don't have Force of Will, but... Intense, intense. You got me good, Foz. You got me so good. I did not pick up on it at all. That's good. That's a good one. The good dad joke. Oh, we're playing as ninjas. I really don't know exactly what's in these decks. It's a little spooked. Thopter, right? Tap, sack a Thopter, create a 4. So they can make a 4/4 this turn? Oh, Jesus. I don't know what to cast. I think I'm supposed to cast a meddling mage and name like. The only removal they typically have is push. So if I name push, and then hopefully I can start getting some really powerful things going. Do they normally? I'm not sure if they play Wasteland or not. I don't think they do. I think they're normally pretty land light. I'm gonna get the island anyways just in case, because we are weak to Wasteland with this hand. I'm thinking Fatal Push. We don't have Fatal Push in our deck, so this isn't like ruining us. They're gonna get a 4/4 here though, unless they have a. Okay, well they're gonna attack with a ninja here, or they're gonna. I assume they're gonna ninjutsu one in. Yup, I can't do anything about that. Yup. I mean, they're not gonna get to. Odds are they're not gonna get to trigger that for the rest of the game. So there is that upside. So I could actually Charming Prince here in my upkeep to try to scry into stuff. I'd rather draw in a 2-draw that's more impactful, like Baleful Strix. Because I'm going to Brainstorm here more than likely. Alright, let's see what we can get here. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'm not venturing anytime soon, which means I might be pitching it. The thing is, this isn't gonna connect with anything, but they can put whatever and play with this. Which, like... this is awkward. I think I want to keep the Flicker Wisp in case of them making this a 4/4. I think I put the Venser away. Well, that's kind of my blue card for Force Will, but I also don't think I'm Force Willing anything this game. I'm not sure what I would be Force Willing, to be honest. So maybe it's also the... maybe I just pitch the Force of Will. Or maybe the Charming Prince, actually. No, I think the Charming Prince is eventually going to be good. I'm going to put away the Force of Will. I don't think I need it. In terms of what I'm going to Meddling Mage... see if they make a 4/4 here. They made a 4/4. I think I named that. I forgot the... They chose to not shuffle? I wonder what that means. What is this? That sucks. That's really bad. I imagine they're gonna take the Flicker Wisp. Or the Spellseeker, actually. They have to take one of the two. I think it's the Spellseeker. Okay, that's fine. So this is a construct, right? There's nothing. Okay. I'm gonna do some my upkeep to shuffle all that nonsense away. Do I just brainstorm here? Yeah, I'm supposed to brainstorm. Okay, drew a land, that's good. I think I'm gonna hide the recruiter on top. This card's gonna start being mega annoying though. They shuffled. Okay. I feel like we're gonna be good here. Maybe? I think we'll be fine. Well, they're gonna make another 4/4, but I'm not sure that matters. So I can Charming Prince and then use the recruiter here, or I can just cast this. And if it resolves, I'm gonna get to do the other thing. I think this is better though. I could also go grab Brainstorm. I don't think that's as good though. I don't think it keeps me as safe. I don't think there's a reason to not be safe here. Because I will take over this game. I just have to give it a little time. Alright, here we go. I mean, eventually they're gonna get so much mana in play that this is gonna be just the most obnoxious thing in the world, but I think we'll be fine. Okay. Go grab the Soul Herder. Alright, it is scoop. So they didn't have a removal spell. We're just gonna take over the game. Very slowly, but surely, we were going to take over the game. I guess Plague Engineer is actually really good against that, right? Because if you name Servo or Thopter, it stops everything. It also kills this. I just now thought of that. Also, if you name Ninja, Yuriko has to deal combat damage, so that doesn't work. The other one, the Infiltrator, does work though. I'm gonna be concerned about that here in a second. Bring in the Engineers. I want to bring in Eliminate as well. Eliminate kills... It kills Yuriko, but it doesn't kill the Infiltrator. It's not... I don't know if that's big. It's that big of a deal. They can't beat a Peacekeeper if it sits in play, so maybe this is a matchup for that. They didn't show any green mana, so I'm not concerned about other things. I know sometimes they play Force of Despair. I'm not sure if it's all the time, but I know some lists play it. They also have their own like Plague Engineers, Liliana, Last Hope. I'm not sure if this is worth it. Is Force of Will good? I'd imagine. Oh, Wasteland's not good against them. I know that. They play a lot of basics. I think maybe like shade like A-Force. The game... Force of Will is very good against them though. But like I don't want to Force of Will a stupid Ornithopter. And the ninjas don't get cast, they just enter play. The only thing I'm like really looking to Force of Will is like if they do have Force of Despair, countering Plague Engineer, and that Retrofitter Foundry is really annoying, which probably means I should be bringing in Active Authority as well. I think Peacekeeper's too cute. I think we win the game before it matters. We can take control of the game before it matters. I think Meddling Mage is actually good against them because their only removal spell is Fatal Push. Also, it wouldn't surprise me if this was too expensive. Maybe I don't want it. On a draw, I think it might be too cute. I'm not sure what I would cut for it, anyways. The 3-drop slot is really clogged here. I don't really want to cut anything. B plus dad joke. It was definitely very dad joke. I dig this hand. I put mold. It doesn't have turn 1 removal spell, but it's got Force Will and it has Aether Vial. Aether Vial's insane. Also, Meddling Mage just naming Fatal Push helps us out so much. They might have Eliminate post board, but it's probably not that many. Strix is good. They mulled a 5. They shuffled. Well, I mean, we'll see if our opponent gets to do stuff on the mull to 5, but I would not be hopeful. For their sake, that is. So if our opponent has a daze, I don't really want to cast anything. And I'm honestly just pretty content just like passing here. And not playing in a daze and giving them value. So that's gonna be my plan. I don't think there's a reason to play into things. I think the longer the game goes, like, they'll get to draw out of their mull to 5, but the longer the game goes, the more we're advantaged anyways. So may as well play into that. They're just casting the Yuriko. I don't really care, if I'm being honest. I don't really care enough to brainstorm even. Maybe I'm supposed to there, but I don't really care that much. I am going to Medley Mage. I'm just gonna name push here. They do have Eliminate in their deck. I have Force of Will. I'm gonna counter that. How do I want to do this? I think I'm best off using the Vial for the Recruiter so that it stays in play so that I can Charming Prince it if the Soul Herder dies or gets countered. So that is my thought process, and that's what I'm going with. Let's grab a Soul Herder. Alright, that works. Writing on the wall. Yeah, if they have Fatal Push in hand, this just wrecks them. I think I'm just gonna start keeping them all in, honestly. Just because they only have Fatal Push and, like, Eliminate. And if we get to counter the Eliminate, it's huge. Or if the Eliminate resolves and we have a second Meddling Mage, then it's just still feels bad for them. Alright, we're 2-0 so far, and this hand's great. It doesn't have Force Will in it, but it's got Brainstorm. 2-drop, 3-drop. Once Upon a Time. Alright, so this is Eldrazi Stompy or Depths, mainly. Gaia's Crail. Elves. I didn't think about elves. Alright, well we do have a Wasteland for the Cradle, but hopefully it's not too little too late, basically. They can value engine us out pretty hard using Visionary. Another Symbiote. Not even an attack. Interesting. That's a lot of Symbiotes. That's it? I don't think I Brainstorm here. I think I just untap. I'm glad I didn't Brainstorm. Man. I feel like there are a lot of things I have to Meddling Mage. They only have 3 cards in hand. I don't think I'm Wastelanding this turn. I think I'm actually Meddling Maging. Now that I have Force of Will backup, I don't have to hold up Brainstorm. Though if I Wasteland, there's a chance that... I would doubt they have a second Cradle, considering they Once Upon a Time for it. So it's likely their first one. So... if anything, I would probably Meddling Mage Glimpse. I think I'm gonna Wasteland. Hopefully they don't have a second one. don't have a second one, I feel really good here. I feel really bad here. God, that felt terrible. I have to force this. I think I have to pitch Soul Herder. Yeah. I think they got Visionary in play to just lose, and I don't really feel like losing immediately. So they don't have a Visionary in hand. I doubt they have... They might have Natural Order. Brainstorm. That was really good. I don't think I need the Vial. That was a really good set of draws. I think I named Glimpse. And then I'm gonna counter either Natural Order or anything that involves Elvish Missionary. That's my plan. Can't attack anymore. They do have access to a lot of mana because they're gonna get a Dryad Arbor here. But their writing's gonna very much be on the wall once I recruit her for... I'm just gonna go grab a Plague Engineer. Yes. Grab a Plague Engineer. And I'll just name Elf with it. Because by the time I name Elf, that means their symbiotes won't do anything. They can't Visionary, they can't do anything. Because all the elves are 1/1s. What's this? He just natty drew the Crater Hoof. Alright, that should be game. I guess not quite. They can draw a Natural Order. I mean, the game isn't actually over. They only play one Crater Hoof though, so they're not. They are on borrowed time though. They name Beast. Oh, so they can cast Archon. I'm just gonna grab a Soul Herder. We win the game next turn. Or we lock it up. We just have to get there though. Alright. I will take it. was really awkward they drew Cavern after I got to Force Will to Crater Hoof. I bet that was why they named Beast. Because the Archon is actually a creature type Archon. Alright, so typically they have Thought Seizes and Decays in the board. And that's it. Or they'll have like a Progenitus, which they might actually bring into Progenitus, I'm not sure. As for what we want to do though, Plague Engineer is gas. The Wasteland's good for Gaia's Cradle. They cannot beat a Peacekeeper. Canoness actually is pretty good against them. They can't, it basically shuts off Glimpse of Nature. Eliminate just it's a kill spell. Force Negation's like okay, but it's not great. I'm not gonna bring it in. I'm just gonna rely on the 4 forces. In terms of what to take out, do not like Teferi. Palace Hero is pretty suspect, I think. Like man, Charming Prince. It's more unshaveable. Do I really want Spellseeker? Actually, Strix is like also more cuttable. I kinda want to shave a land with this Caracas. Actually, is the Archon legendary? It's not. Oh, I still have one more cut. Maybe Baron. Yeah, I think Baron is meh. I think Flicker Wisp is actually. I think Flicker Wisp is. I think Baron's better than Flicker Wisp. Well, Wisp immediately does things Baron takes is slow, but it's a blue card. I think being a blue card's relevant enough. That's like really close though. Alright, it's got a Force of Will. It has a Wasteland for a Cradle, but I really need to hit 3 mana. They mulled to 6. I'm gonna keep this. The combination of Force plus Recruiter to go get Plague Engineer is really big. And the Force of Will can just get us there over time. Alright, Delta Pass. I might go ahead and fire off this Brainstorm. Not sure what this is for. It's nothing big, so whatever. What is this? It can't be counter green spells you control. Until end of turn, each elf you control has a base power toughness 5/5. It becomes a dinosaur. How much mana does this take? 6 mana? 3, 4, 5. Card's weird. We're getting Brainstorm locked? Oh god. I guess I swords this and I brainstorm to try and hit next turn. 3, 4, 5. I don't think so. Oh, this is green spells in general. Well, what I can do with like a natural order on a stack is I can swords this and bounce it to their hand, and then I can force whatever they're casting. So that actually works. This is a very spooky territory, though. The odds of dying are very high. The question, do I like try to brainstorm end of turn? I think I'm better off brainstorming end of turn. Yeah, I don't know what this is gonna get, but I might get Kyrian Ranger. Reclaimer? Oh god. Okay, I think I have to swords this. I'm gonna try to brainstorm into land plus removal spell. Cause they can go get... Well, this gets Cradle tapped. Right, 2 tap sack. Yeah, it's tapped, okay. I don't necessarily want the Wasteland, but it's not the worst. Well, the Forcibles do nothing. I don't want to shuffle them both away, though. I think I keep one of them. And, like, Recruiter, I guess. I can shuffle away one Recruiter. Yeah. I need the Wasteland, though. Oh, please don't die. I'm just really hoping not to die here. Because I can kill the Shepherd next turn. I can Spell Seeker for another Source of Plowshares. So as long as it's not a Cradle. Oh, what is this? I don't like this. I don't know what's happening to me, but... Okay, I don't care about that. I wonder why they're getting these Reclaimers. It's kind of weird to me. I just don't understand why. Just for the beatdowns? I mean, I guess it is beating me down, so... That was disgusting. Oh my god. Oh dear lord. I feel so bad doing this to our poor opponent. I don't think I'm supposed to wasteland. Maybe I am actually. 3 or more. Well, I'm giving it a chance to draw an Abrupt Decay. I want the mana myself though. I think the mana is more important for us. I guess I'm giving them the out to like go get a cradle or something, but I can hold up Wasteland and Wasteland whatever they get anyways. I thought we were gonna lose this to be honest. Because that Shepherd plus having Shepherd, I think if they went and got a symbiote instead of Reclaimer, we probably, well, we would have wound up not losing because of this. Oh dear lord. I feel bad for our opponent. We're just drawing that. We drew the literal nuts, the perfects off the top. I think we still get there, but we drew the literal nuts, which made life really easy. That was disgusting. Alright, we're 3-0 in this league, and hand's great. It doesn't have early interaction, but it has brainstorms. You won a lot of games with the lightning ball off the top. That's how you do it, man. They're 3 life, just gotta, just right there, easy. A chalice. Alright, I'm gonna brainstorm in response. Oh god. Well, the odds of drawing 2 more 1-drops is not very high. It's okay, we'll shuffle one of them away, and we'll move on with life. Oh wait, what? Oh, I didn't realize we were against this. This is really bad. This is really bad. This is very bad. I do not like our situation one bit. We're playing against the Karn deck again. The blue Karn deck with Echo of Eons. They could Echo here. I think it'd be reasonable for them to do. Another Chalice. Yes. Okay, so they're relying on Chalice to be good, which, to be fair, it's pretty good. It's staying good. I have no reason to minus it here. Alright, I'm probably going to be playing the Palace Jailer. Just to, like, the 2/2 beast, but also to get the actual, the Monarch part. Drawing this Force Will feels pretty good. Also, if they play a creature, I can just bounce my Jailer and then recast. Are they echoing? I'm gonna force the echo. Oh yes, this Force of Will is disgusting. Disgusting. The game is over. Game is very over. Easy game. If they drew blue sources, we would have had problems, but they didn't, so I'll take it. We're gonna board like we did previously, bring in the Force of Negations. Eliminate can kill... Eliminate's actually good, really good here. It kills Narset and all their creatures that aren't Urza. Also, Lavinia is great. I don't think... I mean, even though they showed just Ancient Tomb there, I still not Wasteland fan. Oh yeah, I want Active Authority. And Rip. Rip can stop the Echoes. So it stops Echo and the Emeries. So it's relevant in a lot of ways. I don't think Plague Engineer is Like, if they sigh and get out of control, it's good there, but that's it. Wisp can mess with their chalices. Baron is nice. I don't know how Spell Secret's not. Well, Spell Secret can go get Eliminate. Since it's effectively an extra sword, so I'm not sure if I need all of them. I definitely don't need all the Strix, though. I think... Yeah, I think Prince is very cuttable. I like Wisp. I think I'm gonna shave his swords. I know I shaved Brainstorm previously. Actually, I'm gonna go back to doing that. When on a draw, I want all the answers to their creatures. I just don't think I really need the Brainstorms. Like, the deck is not, like... The deck operates very weirdly because it's not like a true Brainstorm deck. In the sense that you absolutely need it and it helps you in the late game. It's like not super necessary in the deck. They mulled a 6. I'm gonna keep this hand. Meddling Mage is very good against them. They don't have like that many cards. They don't have that many threats. So, like, Sai and Emery can be problems, but when you have Meddling Mage mixed with Force of Will, it's pretty good. Also, Aether Vial is great. What is this? Sure. That's more than fine by me. I think they're overvaluing Chalice in the matchup, which I'm not going to complain about. It makes our Meddling Mage a lot better when they do stuff like that. Well, I wish I had played the Flooded Strand. I can't cast Meddling Mage anymore. Oh, that's bad. I didn't think about that. Maybe I should have forced that. I think I'll draw a land eventually. Why'd they bring in Spyglass? That's super weird that they brought in Spyglass. Just to name lands? Like, that's not very good to do that. Also, they usually leave it in a sideboard so I can Karn for it. Oh, to name Teferi? Man, if I was them, I would have probably snap named Meddling Mage. Let's name Narset. No threat. Wow. I'm very surprised by that. So I could flicker their Chalice and just... That actually super wrecks them. Most of their deck is 0 drops. That's hilarious. I wonder if they have an Echo. They're gonna try and hardcast it. I can flicker away their Ancient Tomb. That's what I'm gonna do. Blink the Wisp. Yes. Alright, they're gonna be missing 2 mana next turn. I think they're gonna try and hardcast Echo, which I would force a will anyways, but this also works. Like, they couldn't cast an Urza if they drew it that turn. Alright, those are quick games. There's no way they can win here. They are dead on board still. Alright. I don't know what's in their hand, but I'll take it. I think they had an echo and then probably something else. But that was a very quick match. I'll take the free dubs. Alright. You're playing for the trophy? And this hand sucks. This hand is way better. I'm a big fan of this hand. I'm gonna put away the Wasteland. I want to keep the density of spells, and Wastelanding while on the draw is not something I'm very interested in. Getting Thoughtseize does not feel good here. They took the Vial? Interesting. I'm not sure what we're playing against then. I feel like if it was Storm, they would have taken the Force of Will. They just might have another discard spell, to be fair. Okay, they're just gonna go off here. I could have tried to hide the Force. I don't think I want to do that though. I'm just gonna draw for turn. I don't even know what they're playing, so naming something is really hard. So I'm just gonna pass again. Like, it could be Storm, it could be Doomsday. If it's Doomsday, I'm gonna feel really stupid for not playing Meddling Mage. But we just don't know what we're playing against. Okay, so it's a fair deck of some sort. See if I draw a Force of Will. Did not draw a Force of Will. It's very unfortunate. I'm gonna shuffle away. I think the Swords and the Meddling Mage. I don't think I want either. I could Brainstorm again. I think I'm gonna Brainstorm again. I'm just gonna try to draw a Force of Will. Is Oko such a problem to deal with? I feel like I just have to draw Force. Alright, sick. Let's do Flats and Tundra. No. I want to draw the Flats so that I can go get Scrubland. Alright, let's force this broken thing. Cannot beat Oko, so try and... That sucks. Hey, because if we found it off the first force, we'd be in such a good spot. Oh, that sucks. This is very bad. Grab Brainstorm. If we had Eliminate main deck, it would be so good here. Okay, so it's Bug Delver. Flavor of the month, I guess. Maybe I should have grabbed... Because I knew they were going to make a food, so I may as well have done that to Gun Sword so I could plow the food. Land? Okay, I'm not gonna waste them. I need the mana so I can try to Venser. Or I might just bounce a food. Man, this Oko is annoying. Hopefully they don't flip this Delver. Days? Ugh. Oko is such a broken magic card. So their hand is Trop Days. Insane. Their draw is nuts, just like Thoughtseize, Oko. With Days back up. Oh well. There's nothing I could do at this point. I mean, the land is cool, but I'm not really sure what I can draw. The issue here is that Days. I don't even know what I can do. So I can print and blink the Spellseeker, go get Source of Plowshares. And then plow the... Well, I can't plow this turn. They make a 3-3, attack all out. I double block a food, I go to 1. I untap, I plow the Delver. And I need to draw a land, and I need to be able to Baron the food. That's my only shot. It's a lot of things I have to go right. I think that almost all of that involves putting away Venser and Plague Engineer. And then... Oh, I should have attacked Oko down. Oops. Alright. So I have to draw a land here. I need my opponent to draw nothing. They have to draw absolutely nothing for like 2 turns. Which is possible. But not likely. But possible. Yes. Double block. Alright, I'm at 1. I have to draw a land here that is not a fetch. Alright. Alright, Dak. I believe in you. I don't have double white. No. Aw, that sucks. I guess technically I'm not dead. I can use Baron to bounce the Delver. And then I chump block the food token. I'm basically dead then, right? Oh man, that sucks. If they didn't have this fatal push, we were fine. It turns out. It is kind of the perfect storm. But the issue, now I chump block, they make a food, wait, what? Alright. I mean, I'm probably still dead, but that was weird. Alright, let's chump block. Okay. Alright, opponent. I have to draw. There's actually just not a draw in my deck anymore. Oh wait, I can, if I draw basic plains or tundra naturally. Man, my opponent's draw was nuts. And we still had a chance. It was just did not work out. Drawing a wasteland was really bad. We might have been able to play that game differently. I did not identify that our opponent was on Bug Delver, so I grabbed a Brainstorm instead of a Swords. If I'd grabbed Swords, which I think I should have done in general, because I knew that they were going to make a food. But I feel like we need a Brainstorm into good stuff, and like our Brainstorm was kind of middling. I don't know, that was just a rough game. I definitely want to eliminate. I don't think I want anything else. Well, we're on a place that Wasteland's better, actually. I just don't want. I think that's it. I definitely want all the forces. Maybe Flickers it? Or maybe Plague Engineer's not good. Yeah, I think I'd rather Plague Engineer. I don't know that I want the third Wasteland. I think I'd rather have Meddling Mages. Or maybe Flicker's not great. Nah, I'm like not the biggest fan of playing the Wasteland game against them, to be honest. Well, Flicker trades with one dude though. I think I just make that eliminate swap. I don't think I want Plague Engineer. I just think like bringing in a 3-drop that like conditionally trades with things is not great. Unless they show that they have Baleful Strix. Which like that's a relatively common thing that they may have, but there's no like guarantee that they have in their deck. It sounds great. It doesn't need another land, but I'm not gonna brainstorm. I think I want a Meddling Mage. I'd rather get this Daze than a Baleful Strix. I'm gonna name Fatal Push. If they play a Goyf, I don't really care. Which is what I would expect here. Just they need to apply pressure of some sort. Alright, they do have Baleful Strix, so Plague Engineer is gonna come in. I'm gonna play this other Meddling Mage. I'm gonna name Oko. assuming it resolves. I mean, I would be surprised if they had force. And then chose to force. It'd be like a little weird to me. It's nice not having fail push in my deck so I could just freely name this. Now if they have abrupt decay, they have abrupt decay, but gross. Do I let them daze this? I don't think so. Alright, if they daze this, it's fine. I need to start spending my mana anyways. Also, they might not view it as like them getting a 2-for-1 off because they're gonna get to kill it with Liliana anyways. But this is very likely to lead to me killing Liliana, which is why this is really important. Yep, it's fine. It's a 1-for-1. Okay, they killed a black source. What this is? A Goyf? Okay. I think I'm gonna brainstorm. I wanna have a daze proof Baron. I dig it. Ooh, I could wasteland their green source. They play the wasteland for a turn. I also kind of want to make sure that they don't wasteland both my black sources, then I get stuck. That would be really awkward. I'm gonna put Strix on top. Alright. And if they don't play a like Trop next turn, I'm gonna keep the wasteland. That's my plan. Alright. Killing this Liliana is huge. Though maybe I'm supposed to want to actively waste that anyways. So that in order for them to redeploy Goyf, they have to have another green source. Okay, they had it. So I just want to shuffle that wasteland away. Double Goyf. Hopefully they don't have Plague Engineer. If they have Plague Engineer and they name Bird, it's gonna be a not fun time. Alright. Let's get some card velocity going. And some defense for these Goyfs. Ooh, I like the forcible draw. See if they have a daze. If they have a daze, they should use it here. I might actually force. Nah. I don't think it's worth me forcing. I wonder if I was supposed to keep playing around days. Because I spent all that time playing around days, and then I didn't play around it that turn. But I feel like it's gonna get me anyways. I'm not sure. I think there were a lot of points in time that they would have been able to daze though, and they chose not to. They brainstormed. See what they have. Another wasteland. Alright, I'm picking up my blue sources now. That's not good. That's actually really bad. I think I have to triple block. I really don't want to do that. This is a really bad spot to be in. And now they're okay. Like, everything they can have is turned online now, though. And they still have this Goyf that's beating me. I think I just hope they don't have another daze. Or I guess to play safer, I can just swords, and then next turn I can do this. I think that's better. Yeah, put Soul Herder on top. This way I could force an Oko. Because they still have a Trop. Yeah, there's Trop. And Ponder. Well, now if they cast a Thread, I'm just going to get to Soul Herder. Soul Herder plus Baron does not work in a way that allows me to draw cards. Definitely forcing that. This is their last card. Gross. That was disgusting. What's up, Andy? How's it going? Oh, yes sir, in this league. I've 4-1 the past two I've played with this deck. So, just trying to keep it up basically. We are... I don't even remember what happened in game 1. Oh, I lost game 1. It was very unfortunate. My man didn't work out very well. They kept 8. They paid 8? Wow. That's pretty aggressive. Check Facebook chat. Well, after this game. Man, they just draw like a bunch of removal. Oh, that sucks. And their Delver's gonna flip. I have to draw really well next turn. Ponder. This is a really bad spot. Topped. It was a not shuffle? That's not good. That's really bad. Oh god. I can't beat that card. That's what killed me game 1. They double Thoughtseize me and then play a turn 3 Oko. Probably not winning this one. Unless I draw a Palace Jailer. It's not Palace Jailer. It's a land. This sucks. Man, they had exactly Sylvan Library Forceful blue card, which is unfortunate. And then they drew Delver. Man. They drew really well this game. I think like our draw is good, but they're definitely just better. No way we could compete with what they're doing. Alright. Always a bridesmaid, never's a bride. I mean, I can't complain too much about 4-1ing again, but it still feels bad. Their draws were like really, really strong. This card's basically impossible to beat. I'm surprised we were able to beat Liliana Lasso. We really need to draw one of our Recruiter of the Guards in order to go get like another Soul Herder or get a Palace Jailer earlier in the game. Maybe that one turn I was supposed to jam the Soul Herder instead of holding up the Force of Will. I think that play was actually correct though. Being forced to triple block the Goyf was rough though. Maybe I wasn't supposed to play the second Baleful Strix into the Daze. Maybe I was supposed to force the Daze. I think that would have changed a lot of the way the game went. They wouldn't have got to freely attack with all the Goyfs like they did. I don't get to see a top card. But can't complain, still learning the lines. And maybe I could have won that game if I played a little differently. Not exactly sure, but gave it our best shot.